In 1978, a bottle washed up on a beach in Australia, which has changed how we view European history forever. What was on the parchment inside? How did it come to be in Australia? And how does it link a seemingly insignificant island in the South Pacific with one of Europe's most famous tyrants, Napoleon Bonaparte? I'm me, and this is History Discombobulated. While working as a war correspondent at the 2020 National Party conference, I received a message from a Professor No, stating that she had received explosive new evidence linking Rapapa Island in Lyttelton, New Zealand, with the fate of the former Emperor of France, Napoleon Bonaparte. I didn't know Professor No, but I knew of her, and so I knew Professor No would know whether what she knew was what I wanted to know. And what she knew astounded me.
No, I'm sorry, we don't have any biscuits.
Oh, I thought I'd ask.
The reason I contacted you...
I asked the hard questions.
I have no doubt. You see, I came into possession of a manuscript. It was in a bottle, sealed with cork and wax. If it is what I think it is, it completely changes history.
Well, who is the note from?
Napoleon!
Napoleon? You mean the Napoleon? As in the cake?
We don't have any cakes.
Well, what does the note say?
I'll get to that in a moment, but first, I need to introduce you to my theoretical framework, which is strongly grounded.
That took some time. So, I'll read the note to you now. There are some precautions that I have to take while handling such a delicate and significant document as this one, hence the gloves. It's headed up 5th of May 1873, and it reads, Dear Josephine, I was wrong. Forget Elba. Able was I ere I saw Rapapa. Wish you were here. Love and kisses. And it's signed M.B., Emperor of France, and in brackets, retired. So, the hard question is, how did a note from Napoleon Bonaparte to his Josephine end up in a bottle on a beach in Australia?
It might seem that the world is big, but actually it is quite small, as you can see. You see, France is here,
Yes.
and Australia is here.
Yes.
Even on this map you can see that there is quite a lot of space between them, containing continents and oceans and currents.
Oh, currents, as in current tarts, you mean?
We don't have any tarts.
No, you don't have much, do you?
It would be very unlikely for a note to travel from France to Australia all by itself.
Yes.
But,
Yes.
what if it didn't come from France?
Oh.
What if it came from New Zealand?
New Zealand?
New Zealand!
Oh, hence, able was I ere I saw Rapapa.
Love and kisses.
Oh, does that also show it's from New Zealand?
No, just a nice touch.
Ah.
Yes, New Zealand, which is not on this map but would be right next to Australia, is actually right next to Australia. Easy distance to travel in 105 years.
I know what you're thinking. Napoleon's death was officially recorded on the 5th of May 1821 on the island of St. Helena. How could he still be alive in New Zealand on Rapapa Island in 1873?
But the truth is that Napoleon didn't die back on St. Helena.
Oh, well, how do you know this?
Because I have a note signed by Napoleon on the 5th of June 1873.
Really? Oh, you mean your note?
Yes, precisely. The one that proves that Napoleon was secretly moved to Rapapa Island.
But wouldn't he have been 103 years old by that time?
You're getting distracted by details. What matters is the repercussions. Think! In 1886, The Russian Empire, who neither forgot nor forgave Napoleon's infamous invasion in 1812. I love that overture, don't you?
Yes,
Bum 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 ba bum bum ba bum.
Boom!
As I was saying, in 1886, the Russian Empire discovered the secret hiding place of Napoleon on Repapa Island and sent their fleet to get him.
Hence the Russian scare of 1886 and the building of fortifications on Repapa Island at Port Jervis. Yes.
Yes, yes. But it was all a waste of time and effort, of course, because by that time Napoleon was already in Antarctica. Oh yes, I came across evidence that he is currently held at New Zealand Antarctic Station. There were rumors of an old man who claims to be the French emperor and the ruler of the world. Josephine has joined him, of course, though she complains bitterly about the climate.
And so, with the discovery of one little bottle on an Australian beach, the rumours of Napoleon's untimely death were proved to be indeed untimely. What new discoveries are there waiting to be discovered? Join me again and find out on History Discombobulated.